day, my friends. Welcome to Dr. Myles Munroe Teachings. Today, I want to speak to you about something that most people refuse to think about, but it is the most urgent reality of your life. Today's message is called Life is Short, and I need you to stay with me until the very end, because every second you spend listening could completely change the way you live your life, the choices you make, and the legacy you leave behind. Life is short. Yes, I said it. Life is short. Not someday, not when you are older, not after you get ready or finish other things. Life is short now. Every day you delay, every opportunity you ignore, every assignment you postpone, the clock is moving forward. It does not pause. It does not negotiate. It will not wait for your comfort, your fear, or your hesitation. Think about it. How many days have you wasted worrying about what hasn't happened yet? How many moments have gone by doing things that don't matter while your purpose quietly waits for your attention? I want you to hear me clearly. Every second that passes is a moment you will never get back. And the truth is, most people live as if time is infinite, as if tomorrow is guaranteed. But I am here to tell you, time is not guaranteed. Your assignment, your calling, your purpose, it demands action today. And today, we are going to uncover how you can stop wasting your moments, redeem your time, and live a life that truly matters. So stay with me. Don't scroll away. Don't let distractions steal this moment. What you are about to hear could awaken you, challenge you, and empower you to finally live the life you were created to live. A life of urgency, purpose, and lasting impact. Life is short. Time is not guaranteed. Life is short, and the greatest mistake of humanity is living as if it is not. We plan as though we have unlimited tomorrows, unlimited chances, unlimited extensions on obedience. Yet time does not negotiate, it does not slow down, and it does not wait for readiness. Every breath you take is evidence that time is moving you forward, whether you are intentional or not. The illusion of permanence is the enemy of urgency. People delay purpose because they believe life will always give them another season, another opportunity, another moment to respond. But time makes no announcements when it leaves. It slips away silently. You do not lose time in large chunks. You lose it in unnoticed moments, in hesitation, in distraction, in comfort. The tragedy is not that life ends. The tragedy is that many never start living intentionally before it does. Every day spent without clarity is a day subtracted from assignment. Every hour lived casually is an hour that will never return. You were not given time to experiment endlessly. You were given time to execute responsibility. Life is short not to frighten you, but to awaken you to the seriousness of existence, because urgency is the language of purpose, and delay is the quiet thief of destiny. Time is a trust, not a possession. Time was never given to you to own, it was given to you to manage. You are not the master of time, you are the steward of it. Ownership suggests control, but stewardship demands accountability. Every moment you receive is evidence that heaven has entrusted you with responsibility. That is why time cannot be paused, stored, or reversed, because it does not belong to you. It is released to you daily with expectation. The problem is that many people treat time casually because they think it is personal, when in reality it is assigned. What you do with your hours reveals what you believe about responsibility. Wasting time is not a small matter. It is a violation of trust. When time is misused, purpose is delayed and destiny suffers. You are accountable not just for what you do, but for what you fail to do with the time given to you. Every moment carries potential, and every neglected moment carries consequence. Time does not ask for your permission to move forward, but it will demand an account for how it was used. Life is measured not by how long you existed, but by how faithfully you managed what you were entrusted with. Everyone receives the same daily allocation. Every human being wakes up with the same measure of time. No one is given an advantage and no one is given an excuse. Time does not recognize titles, status, background, or education. It treats kings and commoners equally. The difference between fulfilled lives and wasted lives is not how much time people had, but how they used what was given. You cannot blame your lack of progress on time because time was fair to you. What separates individuals is not opportunity, but discipline. Some invest their hours with intention, others spend them without thought. Time exposes priorities because it is spent on what matters most to you. When people say they do not have time, what they are really saying is that it is not important enough. Everyone is busy, but not everyone is purposeful. The same day that builds one person's future is the same day another person trades for distraction. Time is neutral. It only multiplies what you put into it. The proof of value is not in how full your schedule is, but in what your schedule is producing. You are not judged by how many days you were given, but by what you produced with the days you received. Wasted time equals lost purpose. Time is the raw material of purpose, and when time is wasted, purpose is delayed or destroyed. Nothing meaningful happens without time investment. Purpose does not emerge by intention alone. It requires disciplined use of moments. When people waste time, they are not just losing hours, they are forfeiting potential. Every assignment in life is time-bound, and when time passes unused, opportunities expire. Purpose is sensitive to neglect. It cannot survive in environments of distraction and casual living. Many lives are unfulfilled, not because they lacked calling, but because they misused the time required to develop it. Wasted time produces regret, because regret is the harvest of neglected responsibility. You cannot complain about unrealized dreams when the time needed to pursue them was spent elsewhere. Entertainment, comfort, and distraction slowly erode destiny because they consume time without producing value. Time wasted today becomes purpose missing tomorrow. What you ignore daily eventually disappears permanently. Time does not punish you for misuse. It simply removes the possibility attached to it. Every hour lost without intention silently removes something you were supposed to become. Purpose gives meaning and urgency to life. Purpose is what turns time into value and existence into significance. Without purpose, life becomes activity without direction and movement without progress. People who lack purpose drift through days because nothing is pulling them forward. Purpose creates urgency because it defines what must be done and when it must be done. When a person discovers why they were born, they stop wasting time on what does not matter. Purpose organizes priorities and disciplines decisions. It brings focus to energy and clarity to action. Many people are tired not from doing too much, but from doing what is unnecessary. Purpose eliminates confusion because it answers the question of relevance. When purpose is clear, time becomes precious and moments are guarded. You cannot treat time casually once you know your assignment. Purpose demands alignment, and alignment requires sacrifice. Anything that does not contribute to purpose becomes a distraction. Life without purpose feels long and empty, but life with purpose feels short and urgent. Purpose gives direction to time and pressure to potential, forcing action instead of delay. Delay is the enemy of destiny. Delay is not neutral, it is destructive. Every time purpose is postponed, destiny is weakened. People assume delay is harmless because it feels temporary, but delay compounds loss silently. What should have been built early becomes harder later. What should have been started easily becomes heavy with resistance. Destiny requires timing, and timing ignored becomes opportunity missed. Many people do not fail because they refuse to act, but because they waited too long to act. Delay disguises itself as caution, preparation, or fear of mistakes, yet underneath it is disobedience to urgency. You are designed to move when instruction comes, not when conditions feel comfortable. The longer you hesitate, the more momentum dies. Destiny responds to action, not intention. Time does not pause while you think about obedience. It continues forward, carrying your future with it. Indecision and comfort. Kill assignment. Indecision is a silent decision to remain where you are. Comfort is the greatest enemy of growth because it demands no change and produces no progress. Assignments are never fulfilled in comfort zones. They are completed in obedience and courage. When people refuse to decide, life decides for them. Indecision drains time while pretending to protect you from mistakes. Comfort numbs urgency and weakens discipline. Many people lose their assignment not through rebellion, but through ease. They choose what feels good over what is required. An assignment demands movement, but comfort demands rest. You cannot fulfill purpose while negotiating with convenience. Growth requires discomfort, and destiny demands commitment. Every moment spent avoiding decision slowly distances you from what you were sent to accomplish. The night is coming. Opportunity has an expiry. Every season carries a window, and every window eventually closes. Opportunity is time-sensitive, not permanent. What can be done today may not be possible tomorrow. Strength fades, access changes, energy shifts, and conditions move without notice. The tragedy is assuming the door will remain open simply because it is open now. Night represents limitation, not punishment. It is the natural end of opportunity. When the season changes, effort alone cannot replace timing. Wisdom recognizes the hour and acts before darkness arrives. Many regret not because they lacked ability, but because they ignored timing. Opportunity respects awareness, and once missed, it rarely returns in the same form. Quality of impact matters more than length of life. Life is not measured by how long you exist, but by what you accomplish while you exist. A short life with focus and purpose can leave more legacy than a long life spent drifting. The world does not remember years, it remembers results. Many chase longevity while ignoring significance. Time without impact is wasted time. The measure of life is the influence it produces, the lives it touches, and the assignment it fulfills. You could live 100 years and still fail if your days lack direction, but a few intentional years can change generations. Value is in contribution, not duration. Redeem the time and finish your assignment. Time is a sacred trust, and every moment carries responsibility. You cannot recover what is lost, and wasted hours are gone forever. Redeeming time means acting with urgency, aligning every day with purpose, and refusing distraction. Your assignment will not wait for comfort, indecision, or delay. Every day is an opportunity to advance, to complete what you were sent to do, to multiply your impact. Life demands accountability, and destiny requires action. Those who redeem their time finish strong, while those who ignore it leave unfulfilled potential behind. Friends, listen carefully. Life is short and every moment matters. Time is not yours to hoard. It is a trust, and how you use it defines your destiny. You have the same daily allocation as everyone else, but what separates fulfilled lives from wasted lives is how wisely you invest those hours. Wasted time equals lost purpose. Purpose gives urgency to every decision. Delay is the enemy of destiny, and comfort and indecision will quietly steal what you were sent to accomplish. Opportunity will not wait. The night is coming, and the door of chance will close. The measure of your life is not in how long you live, but in the quality of your impact. And the only way to truly leave a legacy is to redeem your time, to act with urgency, and to finish the assignment God or life has given you. Remember, you are alive not to exist, but to complete your assignment, to make every second count, and to leave evidence of a life well lived. Life is short, and now is your moment. Thank you for watching. If this message moved you, don't just leave. Subscribe to Dr. Myles Munroe Teachings and join a community that is serious about purpose, impact, and living intentionally. Comment below and tell us What one moment today will you invest in your purpose? Remember, life is short, but your assignment is eternal. Act now.